There are a lot of wrestlers who have had WWE action figures, and Mattel, being at the level of toy company that they are, recreates them very, very nice in terms of attires and likeness, and that makes you just want to collect those people more, want to get as many of those as many action figures of that person as possible. That's what we're going to be diving into today. We're going to look at some of my favorite wrestlers to get action figures of. This is not a favorite wrestlers video. I already did that recently. I think it was 30 favorite wrestlers of all time. It's a great video. Check it out. But today we're going to be looking at my top favorite wrestlers to get action figures of right here. No particular order to this list. We're going to start off with the person that I have the most action figures of out of my whole collection. This is the visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins right here. And I'm going to try to stand the figures a little better so you can get the gist of all the sets that I have right here. And we're going to go through them all right now. Starting off first with the one that's about to fall over, we have the Elite 112 Seth Rollins. And this figure is very, very let down by the leg articulation. This is so stiff. That's why I haven't really been using it in my stop motions as much. I did a match with it, and that was just like a nightmare using this figure with the Logan Paul. And of course, you kick the leg forward, and then it just falls. That's why the running animation for the suicide dive didn't look very good. But yeah, Seth Rollins, this is an okay figure. The leg articulation's trash though. We got the Shield Seth Rollins right here. I do wish I had the Elite of this attire, but it is still a pretty cool basic. That's an underrated head sculpt in my opinion, with the blonde highlights looking pretty nice. You can see the hole through the hair, so you can see his ear a little bit, which is pretty unique. And then of course you got the Shield gear and the Shield gloves. This was my first Seth Rollins ever, so it definitely has a special spot for me. Here's the basic series 147 Seth Rollins Elimination Chamber attire. I'm a really big fan of this attire. White, gold, black. Looks really nice. You can see the SR logo on the side. And then, of course, the gold boots always look really nice. I added the pointing interchangeable hands on there. And of course, the blonde highlights and hair look really realistic and clean on that Seth. Top pick, Seth Rollins, another head sculpt that I really, really like. The laughing expression looks really, really nice, looks really awesome, really realistic for Seth Rollins. And then the attire, of course, this is an attire I wanted for a very long time from Mattel. The Dusty Rhodes polka dots attire when he faced Cody Rhodes inside Hell in a Cell. Love the boots, love the polka dots, the cloth good. Everything is just awesome on that set. That used to be my favorite one. Until I got the Elite 109, which is for the record my favorite Seth of all time. I love the gold attire on this. He's got just the random like black like lines and then the stitching. Kick pads and knee pads look really 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 nice with the gold scaling. Back is mostly gold. I think the blonde highlights look really nice on this head sculpt in particular. And he does have the back tattoo, which fun fact, some figures have not had the back tattoo of Seth more recently, so that's a bit of a bummer. Sort of similar to that is the WrestleMania Heritage Basic. That head sculpt is just okay in my opinion. I kind of do wish I had the Elite of this attire, very similar to the Shield one, because the Elite that they did, it came with like a big like flamethrower torch, so that would be really cool to get. Here's the top pick, Seth Rollins, a figure I find underrated. I think the head sculpt is all there. I think the attire is pretty good. It's like, that's Seth Rollins from 2018, right? There's like a 2018 Seth. He wasn't wearing all the flashy colors he does now. He just had the black tights, SR logo on the side. Looks really clean, and it came with two belts as well, the Intercontinental title and the Raw Tag Team title. And lastly, we have the SummerSlam Elite 86 Seth Rollins based off the Rey Mysterio Halloween Havoc gear. Absolutely love this figure. My only gripe with it is that he didn't come with another head sculpt to get the hair down because this is when he fought like in like a street fight with Dominic. So of course the hair is going to be down eventually. But he did come with the kendo stick and the entrance vest, which was very cool. We're now jumping to the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, right here. I have four AJ Styles figures. Here's the earliest one. This is actually his first ever figure. And it's basically just Elite 47 in basic form. A figure that I think they should re-release. They should totally re-release the Elite 47. This is just a basic right here. I got a cloth shirt on there. It's a Young Bucks shirt. I'm just making it look like a vest right there. I can probably go to like take it off and then turn it inside out so it'll look a little better. But yes, this is actually a pretty solid basic. I like that one. Favorite AJ is the Ultimate Edition. I think they absolutely nailed the Ultimate Edition. He's got the blue and the white when he faced Edge. Entrance jacket's cool, even though it's rubber, but it's not fully rubber. He's got the hood up top, which was really cool. He also came with a cloth shirt. And of course, AJ Styles is a dude you need that articulation with. So for us to get that articulation on an Ultimate with an AJ Styles was very, very cool. Elite 104 AJ Styles, updated torso. I'm a really big fan of this one. My second favorite AJ in my collection, probably. Red tights, OC gear. we never got any updated OC to match this AJ Styles, unfortunately. But I feel like there's still time for us to get for them to give us that, but they're not really on TV these days. But this AJ is really nice. And then we have the Legend Series 17 AJ Styles. I actually used this head sculpt to make a figure of me in a short. I think that somewhat looks like me. And then he's of course got the really unique color of trunks down here with the brown and the gold logos. Then the WCW Nitro shirt, which you can use for any WCW wrestlers, looks really nice on people like maybe an Eric Bischoff or something like that. Here's the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. Massive, massive Jeff Hardy fan, massive fan of his figures. They're great. Always so much detail, always so much movability in the legs and all that. And I will be getting the new AEW Jeff Hardys that they're going to be releasing, like the new Unrivaled on series like 16 or something like that. Unrivaled 16 Jeff Hardy. That sounds right. But yeah, will definitely be getting those. Here's the epic moments, Jeff Hardy. This is probably, I don't know, this might be my favorite Jeff in my collection, even though he doesn't have any face paint. The blue ear gauges, missing a hand, unfortunately. I used to use this figure a lot. But he's got the Raw Tag Team title. The paint chipping on the belt is always pretty annoying to me. That always happens on the Jeffs. Even with that one too. But Jeff Hardy, this is a very awesome figure. Another awesome figure is the Elite 67 Chase. I do want to get the regular of this one day to like match that we didn't see this head sculpt very often, so I would like to get more of this head sculpt, especially with the different face paint. But this is like the red, white, and blue attire when he was United States champion. Very cool. And then you have the top picks, Jeff Hardy, which was like a blue-green style armbands. Like, I don't really know what to call that. It's probably closer to blue than anything else. Then you have some yellow in there as well with the yellow and blue belt. Very awesome. This might come as a surprise, but I always appreciate a good MVP figure. When the tattoos are showing, he's got a lot of details there, and even when the tattoos aren't showing, he's got a lot of detail on the attire. Here's the suited MVP basic right here, which is pretty cool. You can put like different head sculpts on there if you want, different hands to match different skin tones. It will look really really good. And then of course you have the gray suit, and then the purple tie, purple like a light purple undershirt. Looks really nice. He also came with a necklace. Also coming with necklaces are the Elite 88 MVP, which was his updated elite after he returned at Royal Rumble 2020. This is not his exact attire that he had, but it's pretty close, and it looks really really nice. You could use this for like a Hurt Business MVP, even though he's in AEW now, which is pretty cool. And so is Shelton Benjamin. Where's Bobby Lashley in AEW, by the way? Yeah, I got a little off topic there. Then you have the Ruthless Aggression. I'm not sure what series, but this is the Ruthless Aggression MVP. I put a headband on there for it to look a little more nice, because like the glasses and like the full headband that he had, I didn't think looked that good. Like it was all right, but it didn't look that good. I think the headband looks better. Of course, the gray, silver, and white attire, or I should say the black, silver, and white attire looks really nice on this figure, and I love the boots too. We must acknowledge our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, right here. We got my full collection of Roman Reigns figures, including the Ultimate. We're gonna start off with this one. He's got the Bloodline shirt. I forgot what series of Ultimates this was, but I did sort of a tiny fix up. Put the interchangeable hand on there, so he has the silicone ring now, if you can see that. And then, of course, the Bloodline shirt. Torso's a little too jacked under here, but if you put the shirt on, it's not too bothersome. That's a great Roman. This head sculpt has grown on me a little bit since its first release, but overall, I've never really been the biggest fan. Like, it resembles Roman Reigns, of course. He's got some of the Roman Reigns like features, but just the facial expression is weird. This is the Amazon exclusive 3-pack Roman, basically just the Ultimate Edition in an elite form minus the head sculpt. It's not bad. Here's the wreck everyone and leave top picture Roman Reigns. Now I love this one. I always thought this was a really underrated figure. I was very excited to get it with the updated Roman Reigns shirt. And of course I added the Universal Championship so he would have the Roman Reigns side plates right there. There's Roman Reigns based off SummerSlam return. And he also came with another vest which I put on the Elite 51 Roman Reigns because he's got the big dog. I think that looks cool. And then probably my favorite vested Roman Reigns is gonna go to the Elite 65. Love the red. It looks really, really nice. They need to re-release this one for real, dude. Re-release the Elite 65 Roman Reigns. We got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. We're gonna get a bunch of Codys in here, including a Stardust, and I absolutely love Cody Rhodes' figures, particularly ever since he returned to WWE. We started getting Cody figures again. And there's some really cool ones. We're gonna start off with this basic series 143 Cody Rhodes. I added the weight belt. Looks really, really nice. I will be getting new Royal Rumble Cody Rhodes. I'm absolutely getting that. People say the leg articulation is not the best, but I'm gonna have to see that for myself. This attire is super duper cool. Love that. Elite 101 Cody Rhodes. This is my most current Cody Rhodes that I use. He's got the title, even though he carries around a different looking belt to this, but he's got the blue attire with the like maroon and gold like this like ladders on the side. Would you consider that ladders? And of course I swapped the head sculpt so he doesn't have the neck tattoo continue onto the head, if you can see that. Which is something I haven't done with my ringside exclusive Defining Moments Cody Rhodes. This used to be one of my rarest figures in my collection, but we are going to be getting a re-release soon. In the From the Vault series, please add an interchangeable head with the screaming. That would be so cool. But yes, Cody Rhodes, the Torn Peg, absolutely amazing. I've discussed this figure before. Love it so much. Here's a suited basic Cody Rhodes. Forgot what series this was. This is the one that I swapped the head with, so you can tell that he has the neck tattoo on the head, which looks a tad weird. But when I have him on my shelf, I put him like that, so you can't really see it. He's got the microphone. He's got the really nice looking suit. That's a cool basic Cody Rhodes. Here's a Stardust, of course. When they turned him into Stardust in 2014, and then that was his leaving factor in leaving WWE. But yes, I thought I'd include a Stardust here. And then my first Cody Rhodes that I ever got, unless you consider the Stardust Cody Rhodes, so I got the Stardust before this. But here's the Elite 32 Cody Rhodes, really really nice. Love the jacket. Came with a shirt as well, which I have in my crowd, and the attire is really nice. It just screams of 2013 Cody Rhodes. Talk about another one they need to re-release too. Yes, Cody figures are absolutely amazing. Love them. We got the Master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. As you guys know, luchadors are always very toyetic in action figure form. The masks, all the different colors, the details that you can put on the luchador figures, and Rey Mysterio figures in general. We're going to take a look right now. Top picks Rey Mysterio, Macho Man gear. Very, very awesome. Love the yellow and the pink design on this. The magenta gloves look really nice, which was a very similar shade of pink, not the exact shade, but a very similar shade to the top picture Rey Mysterio. I did a review on this recently, and it's a really nice figure. Legs are a little bit stiff, but that's my only problem with this figure as a whole. It looks absolutely amazing. I love the tape in particular, like the athletic tape. I think that looks really nice. Elite 67 Rey Mysterio. I know I keep saying it, but please re-release this one. Give him smaller hands because he had like really big hands originally. I decided to put the gloves on there, like the MVP gloves. You can see a bit of the gold design. I think that looks pretty clean. Halloween Havoc gear when he faced Eddie Guerrero and beat Eddie Guerrero right there. Rey Mysterio. WCW Basic Rey Mysterio, which they did kind of re-release recently in the Basic series. Yellow, white, and black. This is my first Rey figure ever. It's a little scuffed up. Then he got the Elite 15 Rey Mysterio, which I ordered off of eBay recently this year. And he didn't come with the Intercontinental title, but I added that. He's got the half purple, half yellow. Really cool. I love Rey figures. We got a few more we're going to be diving into here. This might be a little interesting, but one figure that I always appreciate getting, I always appreciate a Gold Dust figure right here. And of course, I did forget the AEW Dustin Rhodes, so he's on my shelf. Here he is. I thought I'd throw that in there. We're gonna start off with the basic. This is actually a pretty nice basic. I like the head sculpt. This is our first Gold Dust figure ever, and he's got the Gold Dust logo on the back, which is a little scuffed up if you can see that. Quite a lot of these figures are scuffed up, unfortunately. But yeah, Gold Dust, yeah, pretty nice looking basic. I like that one. This sort of goes with the Stardust and the Elite 32 Cody Rhodes that I showed earlier. This is the Elite, maybe possibly 36 Gold Dust. Not sure about that, but I added the penny sort of like copper tag team championships right there. He's got the jacket, which I think is really nice, and of course the attire, the head sculpt. They always nailed those two things with Gold Dust figures. My favorite one is the Elite 47B Gold Dust. Love the sequenced robe. It says Gold Dust on the back. I'm so glad they did this in cloth and not rubber because that literally makes this figure. That Goldust is amazing. And then also you got the Unrivaled Series 2, I think, Dustin Rhodes from AEW right here. This is the red and black version. They also did a blue and black version and a Blood Brothers ringside exclusive. But this is pretty nice. It's pretty tall. But a lot of AEW figures are pretty tall, so I guess that's understandable. You want to keep it in scale. That's pretty cool. Dustin Rhodes, my first AEW figure actually. And the last person we're going to be talking about today is none other than my favorite wrestler of all time, the Viper Randy Orton. His figures are always super cool. I want to get more Randys. I want them to make more Randys. I want them to make a Bash in Berlin Randy. We need a WrestleMania 31 Randy. Yes, please make a WrestleMania 31 Randy, pretty similar to Bash in Berlin, but I would want them to make both. And I think Randy Orton is also an Elite 116, so getting a current Randy Orton that would be pretty cool. But if the Ultimate win, if the 2024 Ultimate wins the vote, I would struggle to want that over the Ultimate. But yes, we're gonna jump into Randy Orton. My first ever basic Randy right here. This was the Kmart exclusive version that came with the belt. He's got the like the blue designs on the trunks. Here's the SummerSlam Randy Orton based off of SummerSlam 2004 when he defeated Chris Benoit for the World Heavyweight Championship. Not a match that's really recognized by WWE these days, but it's definitely a highlight for Randy Orton that's recognized being the youngest world champion of all time. And I love the orange attire on this. This is just really, really nice. People wanted this for so many years. We finally got it in elite figure form. Love that, Randy. We got the Elite 98 Randy Orton, which is my most current Randy. Head sculpt is super duper outdated, which is why I wanted a new Randy Orton figure. This one still holds up. It's still a good figure. It's got an attire that we've seen before this, but it's still a pretty nice attire. It says RKO on the back, and I added this vest, which was from the Elite 67 Randy Orton, which I put a United States Championship on. That head sculpt, ultra underrated thing, looks just like Randy Orton. And he's got the very, very faint blue design right there. Not even sure if you can see that, but he's got the very faint blue tattoos they always nail with Randy's. That's actually a really nice figure. It's just the feet. The feet are super loose. That's why he doesn't really feature in my videos that much. Get it? Loose feet, feature. I'm so funny. But yes, that has been my favorite wrestlers to get action figures of. This is a lot of fun to make, and I hope you enjoyed it. And also, let me know your favorite character to get action figures from in the comments down below. It could be anybody like Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes. I'm super curious to know. Be sure to let me know. Jed Wrestling out.